How to vet a partner. Just a thought on how to vet a partner for their ability to share the mental burden in a relationship today. A friend and I went out to lunch, and we ended up chatting about sharing the mental burden in relationships. It's something I know a lot of people struggle with. So I thought I'd share how I now vet potential partners for their ability to share this responsibility. I'm a youngish widow, 45. My late husband wasn't perfect, but he was absolutely perfect for me. One of the things he excelled at was sharing the mental burden of our relationship, which made us a true partnership. One year, during the Christmas season, we planned to pick out a tree together after work. My husband took our small landscape trailer with him to work that day so we could transport the tree. His coworkers noticed and asked why he had the trailer. When he explained, they started debating whether their own spouses or partners would trust them to pick out a tree on their own. Surprisingly, most of them said, "No way." Later that day, I ended up stuck at work and called my husband to let him know I wouldn't make it to the farmer's market before it closed. Without hesitation, he said he'd pick out the tree himself. I thanked him and offered to grab dinner on the way home. While he was at the market picking the tree, he mentioned to the associate that he was usually there with me but was flying solo this year. The associate's response surprised him. "Your wife trusts you to choose a Christmas tree by yourself." Another chimed in, "You're brave, man." When my husband shared this story with me, we both found it funny, but also strange. Why was it such a big deal for a grown man to pick out a tree? We started mentioning it to friends at holiday events, and shockingly, many admitted they wouldn't trust their partner to do it. That revelation baffled us both. In our relationship, we trusted each other to handle tasks independently because we considered and respected each other's thoughts and preferences. That trust made our partnership work. After my husband passed, I had to carry the entire mental burden of life alone. Eventually, I started dating again, but I realized not everyone is capable of sharing this load. That's when I came up with a simple test. So, here's how I vet a potential partner's ability to share the mental burden. I ask myself, would I trust this person to choose and buy a Christmas tree without any guidance from me? At first glance, it might seem trivial, but think about everything involved. Considering where to buy the tree, how much to spend, the dimensions of the tree and the space it will go, how to transport it, when to purchase it, and whether I'd be happy with the choice. A good partner can make these kinds of decisions independently while still considering your feelings and preferences. If I can't trust someone to handle something as simple as a Christmas tree, how could I trust them with more complex tasks, like making important medical or financial decisions, or helping to raise children? To be clear, the test isn't about Christmas trees specifically. It's about mental burden sharing. Maybe Christmas trees or grocery shopping aren't your partner's strengths, but they excel in other areas. What matters is their willingness and capability to complement you in sharing the mental load. If you're in a relationship where you can't trust your partner to handle even small decisions, it's time to raise your standards. A true partnership is about mutual trust, respect, and shared responsibility.